Make Over Your Life. I'm Kerry Davis, and today we're talking about fashion. And today my guest is going to help me to discuss that is Victor Nyajeka, and he's a designer by profession. And he's going to tell me all about his fashion and all the things he's designing for us here in Zimbabwe. And I'd like to welcome you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Kerry.
Yeah, so welcome to the program. And tell me about your fashion, your lovely stuff. I mean, I've seen all this. I mean, this is really creativity. How did you get started in designing?
My mom is a designer, but must have taken the inspiration from her.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to find my way up. I had to go to school, then studying fashion, and this is how I've got to where I am today.
Mm.
Yes.
You're so creative in your style. I mean, the clothes that you design, what sort of market are you aiming for?
I want to comment on my style.
Mm.
It's African creativity, traditional African creativity fused with modern elegance. And it's so, I'm looking at a market that is, a regional market,
Mm-hmm.
International market.
Right.
Yeah. Showing what Zimbabweans are, what our cultural heritage and our own tradition as a nation and a people.
I can see that it's from Africa. If you look at the outfit, if anyone overseas will look at it, will see that that's from design because it's different.
I try to really make it as ethnic as possible.
Mm-hmm. I know your mom was in the profession, so obviously you got inspired from that. But how do you get your inspiration to do different designs?
The rich African cultural heritage that we have, and of course the beautiful faces I see every day, and the life styles and scenes today, day-to-day lifestyle of Zimbabweans and the world at large.
Mm-hmm.
So I draw my inspirations from all that. Then I come down and I sit down and I come up with designs, and I try to have, of course, a style of my own so that it becomes distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you can see that dress, you can tell that that must be my work.
Right, that's great. I hear people saying, oh, they have to sleep to get their ideas. What do you do? How do you steam up the idea? How do you come up with it?
To me, they just come anyhow, anytime. I'm always tucked up with my sketch pad.
Right.
Because anytime I can just be, taking a walk, being anywhere, and I can see something that can, excite me and get my attention. So I can just, sketch it down.
So you're a spontaneous guy.
Yeah, spontaneous, you can say that again.
That's
yeah.
great. What is your future plan for Victor? What do you have in store?
I have a label, and I hope to make it a household name in Zimbabwe, Africa, and the international market. Well, if you have to make it big in the industry, well, you really have to improve yourself now, because fashion design is getting a lot more attention now, and it's getting more prestige, as recognition from all over the world. And there are quite a number of schools that are now offering fashion degrees and courses. So I want to further my studies, and hopefully by the end of the year I'll be going to a design school where I'm going to be carrying forward with my degree program.
Tell me about your spiritual life. Do you have anything that you do, or no, just to really, what makes you tick?
Wow. Okay, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
My inspiration, I believe it's a gift from God.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just get anything from nowhere. You're just tapping into the mind of the Creator. For you to be a creative genius, you have to owe it to God.
That's right.
So I believe in God for every imagination and every picture that I get, every flash thought that I have. I know that He is trying to communicate to me, to show something out to the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I believe in, and that's how I go.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Now that's good. So your creativity comes from that. So what would you say to other designers, people who would like to, be upcoming designers like yourself? You're upcoming, and you're now gonna get established, and you're really doing well for yourself. You're designing nice stuff. What would you say to those people who are watching out there that, how can they get started? What is the starting point? Where do you start?
To realize and identify your strength.
Right.
And the ideal place to do that would be in a foundation school where you can really, discover what your strengths are. Then you can get help from there, because, today as the industry is evolving in a much more, fast pace, you need to know how best you can present yourself. You can have good ideas, but if you don't have good presentation, you're not going to fare up with other, competitors in the industry.
Oh.
So if you go to your foundation school, you can discover what your strengths are in there, because they touch all the different art elements, areas in art and craft, and then you can move on now to the sewing side and the designing side.
All right.
At least you'll be taking a professional approach to it. Then when you get to start doing your designs, then people can see that there is somebody who really knows what they are doing, because people out there looking for designs and are looking for people who really know what they do and
Right.
know what they can do and how best they can do it.
Besides designing, what do you do to get up there and just relax? What do you do?
Well, I play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
I play tennis, and I occasionally take nature walks to just freshen up my mind and relax.
So, Victor, we're going to be seeing some of your designs. I mean, one of the models, Tafatwa, and we got Chanel and Rosiana will be joining us, with the nice, lovely outfits of your designer work. I mean, when you look at it, you're so young. I mean, one would think, oh, somebody, they'll expect to see someone older to be designing that because you've got so much talent. It's written all over the clothes.
Last year we went to South Africa. I had other 5 designers, local designers from Zimbabwe, and we were posing as Zimbabwe's fashion ambassadors, representing country. It was a Southern African cultural exchange program with Native American designers.
Right.
And so we were, exchanging ideas and doing seminars throughout the whole week. Then we had one big fashion show.
Wow.
And I tell you, Zimbabwe really had lost the show. And it was wonderful.
Great.
It was really great, You can actually tell that Zimbabwe has what it takes to be, a leader on as far as the fashion scene is concerned.
I've seen it all over the world, that any man can just design it. It's not like some people have that sort of thought to say, oh, it's for women only, but it's not really, is it? It's a profession.
It's a profession.
What do you say about that?
It's a profession, Kiri. And I think people have for a long time misunderstood that notion. Because even when I was starting, everybody wanted to know why I was doing it. Everybody wanted to know why did you leave other professions like accounting, because I was pursuing accounting at the time. I had to do fashion design. But it's a profession that is open to everybody. Everybody, as long as you have a passion for it, I think you should go for it.
So this is your own design, right? You're wearing that.
Yes, it's my own design.
Okay, that's there you go. Take a look at that design, and Victor is encouraging you and myself to, if you have got a passion in designing, why not get started? I mean, just go and do a course in designing and move on from there, and maybe find somebody who's into designing who's in the business, who will tell you all about the problems and the good things, or good sides of things in the business. So think about it, and we're going to be seeing some shots of his designs that he's done, and the ones that are for 2008. So take a look, and as for me, we'll see you later.
The theme that I had for that was based on African royal setting, the royal house, the royal family.
Right.
Now, if you wanted to see, the fashion icons of the day in the old times, it would be a royal family, an African royal family.
Right.
So that was part of my creation for the Zim Fashion Week for 2007, where you'll see, a royal princess, a royal queen, and a servants and a maid. Just how the royal setup was back then. So that was what inspired me to do that theme. So the elements that you see and the dresses and the design that you see, they reflect how the setup was for a royal family back then.
So thank you so much, Victor. He's been telling us about designs and what is designed, and what you can see as a designer. And if you've got the passion, you know what to do. Well, you've seen it all, fashion. And of course, with my two models, top models in Zimbabwe, Chanel Davis and Rosianna Hall. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Say hello. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for watching. And this is all fashion. Just tune in and write to me on kiridavis_@yahoo.com. And if you have any more information, don't hesitate to get in touch. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.